All right, next one. Sky says, I used to think when the cache date changed on a SERP, search engine results page, the search engine had crawled, evaluated, and assigned a rank score. I recently noticed a description tag was not updated in the SERPs even after a new cached version was displayed in the SERPs. The new cached version displays new updates made to the web page. The description was my old version and wasn't rewritten by the search engine. Can you please cover the bot process, indexing, timing, and ranking evaluation? Thanks. Well, first of all, Sky, I wish I could. If I knew that much, if I knew exactly how the bot process, index, timing, and rank evaluation worked within Google, I wouldn't be sitting here teaching you guys how to do any SEO stuff because I'd be counting my money and running my empire. You know, honestly, I can't answer that. I don't work for Google. I can tell you that I have also experienced the same thing where, and I'm not sure what causes it, but sometimes the title tags or the meta descriptions don't get updated like they're supposed to. And sometimes it's weird. I've seen Google like reorder title tags from my sites, and I have no rhyme or reason as to why they've done it. I've gone back and checked the SEO titles. I've checked the meta descriptions, you know, and seen that they, for whatever reason, Google decides to display it however the hell they want sometimes. And in my opinion, it's a fluke. There might be something behind it, but I don't know what it is. So I just usually just ignore it, and it ends up fixing itself at some point. But I know that when they when they refresh the database, right? So whenever they refresh the results, it's supposed to update, but I think it's different data centers that do perform different functions. So just because the cache has been updated doesn't mean that the search results, what's displayed in the search results is going to be updated, because that could be another data center refresh entirely. Does that make sense? So they're not always synced up. In fact, they're usually not synced up is my point. You want to say anything about that, Marco? I think you had something about it too, didn't you?
No, no, no. I'm totally with you. There's absolutely no way for us to know timing. If we could pinpoint timing, and then the rank evaluation that's conducted during the bot process, I would be right there with you, sitting on the beach drinking a Mai Tai or whatever, and talking about how we have just stuff killing it all over the web, because we'd be able to take over just about any niche. Just you name it, we would take over because we know exactly how the process works. Most of what we do is a good guesstimate. We spend tons of time looking at patents and the way that Google does things, and through tests we can infer certain things, but there's no way to know. There's just no way.
Yeah, but I mean, as I said, Sky, I've noticed that there's, like, you know, the cache, the refresh rate is different depending on what it is that they're refreshing. So you see stuff that just is out of sync all the time. Like, I see it fairly regularly, and I just chalk it up to being, you know, just part of the process, and so I just ignore it. And most of the time, the stuff will fix itself anyways. Like, it'll refresh at some point.